watching. This is Cinema.
And this is Johannes.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we are doing a little Kickstarter preview. A little, I say, because this is small games. I'm saying games because there are two of them. Today we are taking a look at Kittin. And we're also taking a look at an even smaller game which I have upside down called Tinderblox. These are two tin games. They're now empty because they're full of pieces that will make all the sounds in the world if I actually had them in here. These are two games that are on Kickstarter today when this video is coming out. So if you watch this in the future, it's not going to be there anymore. But the 4th of February 2020, it's coming to the Kickstarter and the link is going to be in the description of this video. These games are from Alley Cat Games, which usually are making bigger like Euro games, but they have found these two super small, super simple dexterity games which are quite different that you now can get on Kickstarter. So let's talk about them. Which should we do first?
I think we should do this one first.
Kittin, because it's a big one.
Yeah.
Starting with the big game.
Starting with the big game.
A super big game. So what do you do in this game? Do you know?
It's a stress game. So you're... I'm bad at this. You're like turning a card over and it shows a formation of different cats.
Yes.
And they're adorable. But you then have to copy that formation the fastest. And then you say kitten? Or what do you say?
Meow, I'm pretty sure.
Meow, okay, yeah.
Meow, because you're cats, like
say
from
meow.
the movie, but better.
And if you say meow first and you got it right, then you get a card.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
And if you were wrong, you don't get a card.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody else get a card and they can continue making it. So there's all these different pieces. They're going to be in the middle of the table and you just grab them and you build them. So this game is basically, and it's the first one to 2 or 3 points. It's 3 points, right?
It's
the first one
three.
to 3 points, 3 cards. And this is a game that you can play in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
It's
10
super
minutes
fast.
at the max if you're playing like... You can play a team game. We haven't done that, but we have played it 2 and 3 players. Goes super quick. You can play it with anybody. And I know what is so cool with these games. Both of these games, super simple games that you can teach in a minute maximum. And I really enjoy that aspect, which is one of the things I think is the reason that they got drawn to these games, because they're so neat and small and you can play them. This is a perfect game that you can play either just for families or just say like, oh, we're waiting, somebody's going to come in 10 minutes. I have this game. And you can teach it and play it twice in 10 minutes.
And I've played some other like the same style of games, like building things, trying to be the fastest, but I've never seen it take so little space.
Yeah, and also like this is one of the ones which I think I'm usually pretty good at this game, so I can't speak for that. But I think this is going to be less frustrating if you're not so good, because it's so quick.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
It's not like Junkguard and all these other ones which are great games, but they have setup time, they have all of that. Here it's basically open the box, dump the components on the table, shuffle the card, tell the rules, which is basically I'm going to flip a card, you're going to make that, and say meow, and that's the rules.
Yeah, it basically is.
And you can play it, and it's so great, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
That's Kittin. Next up, we have also another game which is even smaller. It's called Tinderblox. In
So
this
cute.
game, it's very, very cute, and this is a game where you are playing with fire, and you're building basically a wooden campfire.
Yeah.
And this is also a dexterity game, but it's completely different.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like the exact opposite.
That's true. You don't want to rush in this game.
You don't.
Not at all.
So it's basically, it has a lot of the same similarities. You are flipping a card and then doing something. And in this game, you are together building a campfire. So you're going to choose a campfire starting piece and put some wooden blocks on that. You have wooden blocks, which is these small wooden pieces. And then you have 2 different colors, fires, red and yellow, which also are these even smaller wooden pieces. So you have to use a tweezer in this game to actually put them in place. So you flip a card and that tells you what you are going to put on the fire, and you're trying to not make it all fall down. Some make you do it with your non-dominant hand, which makes it harder. And it's basically the exact opposite game, like you're doing it together and you're doing it not a co-op game because you want to not be the one who loses basically, but it is like the slow dexterity game. So with these two games you will get like one fast and one of these crazy games, and this is more kind of like of a miniature Rhino Hero. Like this is more that kind of games. If you enjoy that style, like a Tokyo Highway with the tweezers and a Rhino Hero with building in the heights, this is kind of a perfect game for that. But it has that advantage again that it's super simple. You can just open it up, flip it up, like the same thing. You can teach it in under a minute, and then you can play it in like 5.
I think the Twitter thing is cool because it can help you like get into some tough spots that you can't reach yourself, but you can also like the pieces can slide out and you can
drop it.
Yeah, you can drop it. So you don't want to knock the fire over. You want to have some precision in this game.
Yeah, or else it would be a forest fire, which is bad.
Yeah.
So do you want to add anything else?
No, I'm happy with both of the games.
These are two super cool games. You can get them, I think, for 10 British pounds if you want just one of them, or you can get both for 18. There's also going to be like a package, I think it's going to be 24, which you can get this and a Kickstarter edition of this as well. These prices, I think, are the prices. You can check the Kickstarter link in the description. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
A small little video for two small little games. If these sounded interesting, like even like for us, they are really different from the games that we usually play.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy them, and I hope to have these in my collection because I really like these games.
Yeah, me too.
So that's the end of this little Kickstarter preview. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
And I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.